Marcus Aurelius told himself, "Remind yourself what you've been through and what you've had the strength to endure." Too often, we forget the mountains we have climbed and the rivers we have crossed. And while we overlook our battles, both big and small, we also overlook the strength we've gathered to overcome them. Aurelius reminds you to think of the moments when you felt overwhelmed, when the weight of the world seemed unbearable. Yet here you are, standing and enduring. So as you face down new challenges, let these memories not weigh you down, but lift you up. For in remembering what we have endured, we find the power to face what lies ahead.
Flipping perspective. Change seems to be a bad word. So I thought if we use the word flipping, it might be easier, an easier blow, an easier acceptance. So a lot of the times we focus on the problem and not the solution, but also not how lives have changed from the problem. Yes, a problem is a problem. Something's missing, something's lacked, something is not the same, and we feel it so much. We feel it so much, and it's hard to get used to. But there's always yin and yang, right? So when something is missing, a void is filled up somehow. Like I've got lymphedema because they took off my lymph nodes, and so fluids don't know where to go because they don't have any direction. But somehow it will fill up my arm. It will find a way. And is there anything positive from lymphedema? Not really, but at the same time, it's made me focus a lot on my arm. Yeah, I was focusing on the problem, but at the same time, there are solutions and there are positives to it. Like, I guess from focusing on the problem, I look for solutions, and the solutions came in the form of stretching, and I do that. And the solutions came in the form of using my arm more, and being more aware of my body, really. And when I use my arm more, I was directed to being part of a breast cancer dragon boat group, and I joined that, and it's brought me some fun and new people to meet and a sport to take on, which I'm proud of saying. And the fact that I'm born in the year of the dragon in the Chinese zodiac, and I'm a very proud dragon. I love dragons / dinosaurs. Not the same thing, but still. It's gotten me into this team, into this group where usually I would never be part of. So, to be honest, there's a positive to the lymphedema. So, flipping the narrative, that there is things that you miss and lack when change comes, and you resist it wholeheartedly, but at the same time there is positives as well, whether we like it or not. And while in the midst of the pain, in the midst of everything, it's very hard to try and flip the perspective or the narrative and try and look at the positive side. But do you have a choice? You don't. What are you going to spend your time on? Crying, being upset, thinking of what you used to have and what you don't have now? Yeah, it's very easy to go there. But maybe, bit by bit, 1% a day, try to look at the positives that are coming your way from this change. For me, yeah, of course, I would not want this to happen to me, but it's happened, and it's sad. There's a lot of feelings and things that I miss, but at the same time, if I flip the perspective, I would say I focus on me, on my mental health, on growth internally in my mind, in my spirit, my soul. And this time it's not just temporary and it feels different. This time it's for me. This time the change will stick. This time I need it to stick. I want it to stick. There's a want, there's a it's not an urgency, it's a want, where I want this change to happen. I want me to change. I want to be a better person. I want to focus on me. And probably that's what's brought about this breakup as well, because I had to choose me because nobody else was doing that. And slowly but surely, if I choose me, can't go wrong. It's not being selfish. It's a completely different thing. It's like the life jacket or the oxygen mask on a plane. If you don't choose you, you can't help others. You have to choose you first. I had to choose me. And I have to live with that decision. But it's not all bad. I do miss you. But this has had to happen. I have to look at the positive. I have to flip this perspective. I hope you guys can too. And if there's more good that comes that our way, even better. Maybe I grow, they grow, we get to a better place and meet again, or meet others. You don't know. It's painful. I'm not denying it. But try to flip the perspective and slowly heal. That's me.